judgeszone.com. Right now, we're going to do a trial run. So if you can hear my voice or see me on the video board, take out your cell phones. Open up your web browser and then type in judgeszone.com. Or we have a QR code right there. You can aim your camera and it will take you to judgeszone.com. And once you're there, it's going to ask you to type in a 3-letter code. And that code for tonight is HOU.
Hey, Mom, you're going to get on to
And once you type that 3-letter code in, you can pick a finger, any finger, slide it up or down to any number that you want. So as a quick reminder before it shows up on the video board, judgeszone.com, a 3-letter code, HOU, pick a finger, any finger, slide that BKT tire to any number that you want, and then hit submit, just like that lady right there. I see you on judgeszone.com. Now, Monster Jam fans, once you hit submit, it's going to take the average of all of your scores submitted, and that will be the official score for that competitor. So when it comes to the Break Clip Skills Challenge and Monster Jam Freestyle, you will have 20 seconds to lock in your scores after the completion of every one of our competitors. Now, turn your attention up to the video board. We're going to see the average of all of your scores submitted for this trial run. 7.692. Once again, judgeszone.com takes the average of all of your scores submitted by you, the Monster Jam fans. Now, Monster Jam fans of Houston, we understand that you grew up with Monster Jam. You may have your favorite trucks or your favorite drivers, but that's great. But when it comes to the competitions, these athletes are counting on you to submit your scores fairly and accurately based on their competition run. Not the name of the truck, not the popularity of the truck, or the truck's driver. So let's do a bullet point breakdown recap. Here we go. Judgeszone.com. 3-letter code is HOU. When it comes to the Great Clip Skills Challenge and Monster Jam Freestyle, you will have 20 seconds to lock in your scores. Are you guys ready for Monster Jam?
I don't need to go.
Into a career at the University of Northwestern Ohio. From high performance to automotive to everything in between, find a degree that will get you a job.
It's 100% the college experience I wanted, but in the trade I needed.
70% hands-on. No RC degrees and trades that are in high demand all across the country.
Without the education, without being able to go out there and learn hands-on, I wouldn't be here without you.
More about your future at unoh.edu.
Well, for the last time here tonight, I'm going to bring back my co-hosts Aiden AD and KCG. We're going to be talking a little bit about who we think might take home the overall event championship.
Who do you want to take home the overall, Mom?
This is our last stadium event before we hit the road to Anaheim,
I said I don't know.
For Superstar Showers. Remember, that's happening.
I know, and I said I don't know.
Get your tickets at monsterjam.com. Now, Aiden, you have been in the stands with the fans. I know you have been getting a lot of feedback from them on who they think might be the winner, but I want to know, who do you think is going to take home the hardware, and what are our fans saying?
Well, I'm going to start off with the fans since I am the fan engagement host. I'm going to go down right here, and these Monster Jam fans are going to tell us the truck that they want to see take the win for tonight's overall event championship, and go.
And you're done.
I like Racing
El Toro Loco.
We'll come back to you.
El Toro Loco.
We'll come back to you.
No, what was on Digger?
All right, what about you?
Grave Digger.
Grave Digger, one more. Megalodon.
Megalodon.
Megalodon. All right, so the fans have spoken. Now, when it comes to prediction for tonight's overall event champion. You know, I'm going to do 3 times the charm. For the past 2 Monster Jam events, I've said Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. So I'm going to go for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Last weekend in Arlington, Texas, he was very close to taking home the overall event championship, but it was Ryan Anderson and Son of a Nigga that took home the win. But I predicted his win in Glendale, Arizona. Like I said, 3rd time is the charm. So I'm going to say Armando Castro and El Toro Loco.
Well, Aiden, that's a really good pick, a very strong pick, especially with the history he's had these last couple of weeks here throughout our stadium series here, our little stadium mini-series, that is. And of course, the fans, they're super excited, lots of different picks. Well, Casey, you have been back talking to all of our drivers, our crew chiefs there from UNOH. So what are your thoughts and feelings on who might come home with the win?
Well, we have quite the lineup here this weekend. We have veterans of the sport. We have legends of Monster Jam competing here. We have world champions that are in the lineup. But I'm going to go with a little bit of a wild card. I'm going with Zach Garner in a wild side, and that's because Zach he's a go-getter. He's a young driver. He's an innovative driver. He's not afraid to take big risks. And a lot of the time, you see those big risks turn into big rewards. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2021. He has 5 freestyle wins under his belt and 7 overall event championships under his belt on the season. And I think that tonight he's going to be standing on top of the pod with the trophy. Last weekend, he was 2nd in the lineup for freestyle, and he held on to that lead through 9 different drivers. That is such a feat. That is so hard to do. And I think that has pushed him just enough to be able to grab the overall event championship here this weekend.
Casey, a huge and strong pick, also backing it up with a lot of different stats as well. And I'm going to go with Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. He won last weekend in Arlington, Texas, and I think really he's just going to carry that momentum onto this track. He feels very, very confident. I talked to him today about this new course and what he needs to do to really solidify and make his presence known here on this new track. So I really appreciate both you, Casey, G, and of course Aiden, AD, and of course all the fans out there as well, helping us out with all those predictions and all those picks. Well, that will do it for Monster Jam Trackside. Incredible night of action. Once again, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the home of your Houston, Texas, and welcome you to